Alright, what we're going to do is take a couple of minutes here, and I want to kind of bring you guys up to speed on what all of the hype, all of the buzz with the new 2011 Scion TC is all about. Okay, so we're going to start underneath the hood here. I'm going to go ahead and open this up and we're going to move forward. Alright guys, so starting underneath the hood here, one of the things that I really want to touch on is they've made some really nice changes with the Scion TC. First of all, they've gone from the 2.4 liter to the 2.5, okay? So you've increased your horsepower, you've gone up to 180 horse now. So you're pumping out a lot more horsepower. It's going to give you a little bit more fun out there on the road, which we all like to have. Now also taking a look underneath the hood here, they've gone from the 5-speed automatic transmission to the 6-speed automatic transmission. Okay, so you're going to get a little bit better fuel economy out there on the road now as well. Now one of the beautiful things about Scion is taking a look underneath the hood here, everything is still very accessible. Okay, so taking a look, you're going to see that your O for oil is right up front here, right? So very easy to get to there. Your fuse box, instead of being tucked up underneath the dash, is also right up front. Very, very easy to get to. Now your battery, a lot of new vehicles these days are buried underneath and almost impossible to get to. With Scion, they make it very easy. They're actually right up front, very, very easy to get to. Now you'll notice that all of your fluid containers are clear. So you know if you're ever running low on a fluid, right? So very, very easy there. Now one of the nice things about Scion also is they're very big on sound deadening material throughout the vehicle. That's one of the reasons why it's such a quiet, smooth ride driving down the road, but still yet a fun, sporty ride as well. So take a look. What I mean by that is if you look along the back wall back here, you can see, it's kind of hard to see, but there's actually a black material back here. That is actually going to keep all of your engine noise out here in the engine compartment and keep that nice signature smooth Scion Toyota ride that you've always been, it's always been known for, okay? So also taking a look under here real quick, you are going to get the dual VVTi, which is offered on the Scion now. So again, getting you a little bit better fuel economy out there on the highway. Now moving forward this way, one of the things that I do want to point out while we're right up front here is if you take a look at the front of the vehicle, just taking a look at the front of the vehicle, you'll notice from 2010 to 2011 that they've actually changed the front end of the vehicle here. You can see your lines on the vehicle, they're more distinctive now, okay? It's got a more refined look. Your headlights here are certainly more refined, and this whole grille layout has just more of a sharper feel to it and just an overall more aggressive, sporty look. Now moving forward this way, you'll notice that with your wheels here, they've actually gone to an 18-inch standard alloy wheel, okay? Now, which of course the beautiful thing about Scion is you can upgrade at any time, so you can put any type of wheel on there that you want. But take a look, I mean, as far as standard equipment, that's a pretty sweet wheel. Now moving forward this way, you'll notice that they did carry over the blinkers here on your mirrors, which is always a nice finishing piece. But taking a look, it's kind of hard to see, but if you notice the top of the roof here, they've actually gone to the panoramic roof all the way back into the back half of the vehicle now. So everybody throughout the vehicle is going to be able to enjoy the moonroof. Alright guys, now moving forward this way, now taking a look at the side of the vehicle, you've noticed that they've actually changed the whole side of the vehicle as well. The whole look of the rear here. Now your rear window is actually brought out and up and over a little bit more than the older body style. So with that being said, it's going to give you a little bit more visibility out there on the road. Of course, we don't want any blind spots anywhere on the vehicle. And it's also going to give it just a little bit more sleek look as well. Alright, moving forward, now with the Scion, they've also changed, the TC, they've changed the taillights here in the rear, okay? So they've actually gone to the more of a wraparound taillight now. Okay, now the nice thing about this is it's very important that you're not only visible from the side of the vehicle, but from the back of the vehicle as well. So from a safety standpoint, it's going to keep you a little bit more safer out there on the road and also give you a really sharp look to the back of the vehicle. Alright, now let's jump in the back here, just to give you an idea of what they've done in the back of the vehicle here. 60-40 split seating, So that is still the same as the 2010. But the nice thing about the rear seating here, of course, you can lay them down if you're, you're making a long trip. You got to throw some luggage in there. But you can actually now recline these rear seats right back. Okay, so if you've got people riding with you, and again, you're taking a long trip, you're piling everybody in, Friday night, you're out rocking around, you can recline those seats right back, and you're good to go. Taking a look in the back here, storage-wise, you do have a little bit more storage here. You'll notice that your storage compartments, of course, you got your spare here, but all along the side of the spare, you have storage all the way throughout the vehicle. Okay, so if need be, you want to tuck some belongings out of sight, just so people aren't peering in the vehicle and trying to get to them. You know, if you've got, an iPod or a laptop or something, you want to tuck it out of sight, you can tuck it down underneath now. Alright, so moving forward this way, I want you guys to get a good look at the back of the vehicle. Why don't we bring it back over here for a minute, just so they can get a really good look at the back of the vehicle. You can see that whole setup, and all the lines on the back of the vehicle have changed, just to give it a more refined look. Now, as we continue our way around the vehicle here, we're actually going to move into your dash area here. Now, this is going to be a little bit harder to see, but there's a couple of things that you guys really need to know as far as the changes that they've made in the front of the vehicle here. Now, taking a look at your steering wheel here, it's a much more rugged steering wheel. Okay, you've got a much better grip on the wheel. It's bigger. They've also kind of given it more of a sport racing look, which is really cool. And the overall just layout of your mode selection here, as far as being able to adjust your settings here on the dash, is a little bit different layout now also. Now over here, of course, you have obviously your power windows and power locks, which are all standard, but you notice you have not one, not two, but 3 speakers actually integrated right into your door there. Now what that is it's a 300-watt Pioneer sound system. Okay, it's the same sound system that they're actually using in some of the new Lexuses. Okay, so you're actually going to have an incredible sound system and setup, standard equipment here in the new Scion TC. Okay, now of course all of this equipment here is upgradable right on Scion.com. If you want to jump on Scion and upgrade your stereo, any of your dash layout here, pretty much the whole vehicle is able to be tailored to however you see fit. Okay, so you can upgrade the vehicle at any time. Alright, moving forward here, now you also have the auxiliary plug-in, so you can use your iPod, your MP3 player, so you can basically plug right in. Now it also has a USB port. One of the cool things about the USB port is you plug that right in, and now you can actually control your iPod or your MP3 player right here from the stereo. Okay, so that's kind of a nice upgraded feature with the USB plug-in as well. And I think on that note, guys, now it's time for you guys to get in here and actually drive one of these things. My name's Jared Grant. Thank you very much for your time, and you can reach me at 207-229-7681 or right on the BerlinCity.com website. Have a great day. Bye.